You guys know this tea because you have chosen it, but Brian doesn't know what there is inside the guy one. So let's find out if he's able to find it out. Hi guys, this is Gabriele from nannuoshan, where we share the pleasure of drinking and discovering genuine farm tea. Today I am in Denver with Brian.
Hi guys.
And we are going to taste the tea that you have, you have particularly liked. We did a live streaming some time ago where we tasted we did some blind tasting basically. We sent over to you, to those of you that participated, some samples at home, and then we tasted, and it was kind of a game where you have to guess which tea it was and so on. So recently, some of those that participated contacted me back and asked me, when is that one tea coming out? Because they liked the Chudan that we had, so a rock tea, and they particularly like this one here that is inside this guy one. And so I thought, okay, sooner or later we will bring it out. Let's do a last video with Brian where you will taste it blind, and we will try to describe it.
Okay, what hints do I get? Do I get any hints? Can I look at it?
At the beginning, nothing, and then over time we will see how it goes.
Okay.
So basically, let's first of all let you guys know what is this tea about.
Okay.
And there is, of course, a link in the description below if you want. In the description below, if you want more information. So the type of tea among white, green, yellow, oolong, black, heicha, and let's say shampooer is this one. You'll see that on the screen. The name of the tea is this one here. Okay. The Chinese name. It was harvested in exactly that. And what else we can say? And the place of origin. The place of origin is this one here.
I see.
Okay, so all this is all I can tell you.
All right.
And the way we will do, Brian, I have here a tasting note.
Okay.
I did already a video about these tasting notes. Is a PDF. If you guys want to have those tasting notes, just send a comment in the description below. So below the description, or send us an email. And as many of you have done, we can send the PDF just per email. But it's basically a way of kind of systematically tasty.
Okay.
So this will help us, maybe narrowing down what we're going to taste. So I think the water is warm. I'm just, anyway, turning on the guy one again. And we have, the first thing we will do is the aroma of the dry leaves.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
So, hold on. I have something for you.
Oh, good. Good. Okay.
Okay, ready?
My nose is, yeah.
Okay, so it's under your nose.
Oh, actually, I can smell it, yeah. So it's black tea. I can tell you that already because of the way it smells.
So he says it's black tea.
That
We
is my
wait a
idea.
little bit before revealing if it is black tea.
Or Hong Cha or red tea.
So you mean Hong Cha? Okay.
Yeah.
So what in the smells tells you that is black tea, Brian?
I think black tea has a very distinctive smell. But I should describe it right.
Yeah, that would help.
Geez. There's a je ne sais quoi, but I guess you would say a deep, rich aroma, has a little bit of almost sourness and fruity.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the rough smell of all black tea.
So it smells like black
a little
tea.
bit of roastiness, yeah, like that kind of roasty, dark flavor.
Okay. Good. So in terms of intensity of the aroma for you, where would you place it, let's say, on a scale from 1 to 3?
First of all, I need to say that it's very windy here today, and the wind is blowing the aroma everywhere.
It was difficult to, well, I can, hold on, again, under your nose.
Yeah. Okay. I think if I'm going to compare it to other Hong Chas, I would say an average. I would say about 5. But again, it's very windy.
1 to 3.
Oh, 1 to 3. Oh, then 2? Is
Okay.
2 average?
2 is average.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's right in the middle between 1 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there was a little bit of water in the guy when I'm,
Oh, okay.
and so it's a bit sticking here. I'm doing a little mess, but here we are. Okay, so this we don't need anymore. The scale, I waited about 4 leaves so that you have a reference. I'm going to do a quick rinse.
I just want to say, if this isn't Hong Cha, I'm going to be very surprised. Hopefully I didn't get it wrong in the very first guess.
You can always correct it, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So now we are going to the wet leaves. I'll give you first the lid under your nose. Is there?
Okay.
And that's the guy one.
All right, same aromas, just stronger. Yeah, pretty powerful now.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I put these, is a bit of, yes, we have these. Okay, so it's good that we're outside. And we do a first tea, and let's find out. So it is, well, I cannot tell you yet much about the tea, because otherwise I reveal too much to
Yeah,
you.
I can't tell you much either about the tea.
You can, well, you already told me some. You told already more than I did.
Okay.
And yeah, let's wait a little bit. So the wet leaves, so you would say also as an average, let's say, right? An average intensity of the wet leaves in the aroma.
I think so.
There is any particular note that you spot? Here it is, wait. That's the lead.
I would say it's like that almond apricot kernel kind of flavor. Yeah.
Almond apricot. Okay, that's
Apricot
good.
kernel, I think, is a common descriptor.
Apricot kernel.
Yeah.
And almond, okay.
Is that correct? Did I?
Oh, you know, we're still to describe this tea.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
honestly, I don't remember when we tasted how it was.
Okay. I guess, I mean, you know, so with black teas, the more I'm thinking about it, you know, vanilla and woody, oaky. I actually just got a whiff of, I know you don't like my weird description. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a cereal in the United States. I just got a whiff of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Give me your hand.
Oh, okay. This is the first really blind tea tasting I've ever done, where I literally can't see it.
So,
Ooh, it's juicy.
juicy. Fruity?
Yeah, that's-
Fruity?
Fruity and juicy, but juicy is in
In
It's
terms of the
very-
thickness? Or,
it's
or
not drying at all. So
Yeah.
drying is one end, and
So like the opposite of astringent.
opposite of drying. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so juicy.
Coats the whole palate. I can feel it all over my entire tongue.
Would you confirm the
Boil it?
choice of black tea, or you want to give it another?
Yeah, it's black tea.
It's black tea. Okay, so it is a black tea, and we get Brian's
Oh, good. I can.
of the mask. So
Okay.
we don't show him the list, but he can see the liquor, right?
Okay.
And it's a black tea. Well done, Brian. So congratulations.
It'd be a short video if I failed that. It's really good.
And all right, so now you can have a look at here. We have on our tasting note. So you have, we have to describe the taste of the
Okay.
tea.
So
And it's basically, we have vegetal, floral, fruity, and so on. And for each one, we have to say how much it is. Let's say fruity, how much from 1 to 3.
okay.
And if you spot any particular aroma, for example, you pointed out already almond in the smell. If it is also in the taste, we would write it there.
Okay, and this is stars 1 through 3. So 1 is least, 3 is the most.
Exactly. Yes.
Can I get this on the website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I rating the taste?
The taste now.
1 through 5 stars. Oh, I can't look.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I didn't really
So-
see it, but
Yeah. So I mean, we will give it another try, but basically, we have already started with the aroma. Okay, we didn't smell the liquor, whatever, but we say it has an average aroma, not too faint, not too strong, and it reminds you of almond and apricot kernel. And
And
now
Cinnamon
let's see
Toast
how the
Crunch.
taste is. And
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You gotta write it down. This is
You
my
know how-
review, so we have to write down everything.
Those
Nice.
crunch. So, not sure what is that, but okay. It tastes like cinnamon or?
Yeah, it has a yeah. It's basically it's like cinnamon toast. So you make toast, you put butter on it with sugar and cinnamon. It's a common morning food here.
You're in the US?
Yeah. So they make a cereal that emulates cinnamon toast. It's
Can we
called
do cinnamon toast crunch tomorrow at
Sure.
breakfast?
Yeah. We'll compare it. And then also it has, to me, and this is common for all Hong Cha, they have kind of like a bourbon or oak barrel taste to it.
Mhm. Don't watch.
But that lingering almondy, nutty taste is there. It's still in my palate.
Now it will be much stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Maybe too strong, actually. I'm just realizing. Too
Oh,
strong?
no, it's good. Yeah, the fruitiness is coming out more. What fruit, though?
So for me, yes, it's more fruity than floral, I would say, for sure. Very bright and sweet.
Yeah, I think apples now. Like a really sweet apple.
Yeah.
Almost like caramelized apples, like an apple pie apple. Oh, apple pie is a good one.
Pie, very... do you find it vegetal?
No,
Same here.
not vegetable, not floral.
It's more like a cookie, like a pastry. It's very sweet in the mouth.
Yeah.
So not vegetal at all. Fruity, we said a little bit. Is it spicy?
No. Well, it has
Tiny
like
hint.
it has like warm spices to it. So just like you might have an apple pie with spice in it, clove, and
Maybe cinnamon.
cinnamon, clove. I think that's in there, but it's not super overwhelming.
It's not dominant.
It's not pungent. It's just kind of a underlying note.
So it's good. You see, it helps actually having some notes on the side and.
It helped having a blindfold. That really helped. Just
So now-
focus on it.
You have to start nailing it down. We don't want only to know if it is a black tea. Think about which type of black tea it could be. And or maybe
They
when
get no
do you
multiple
think it was
choice.
harvested?
Yeah, okay.
Where do you think it comes from? Which type of cultivar? I don't remember if I told you before, but the cultivar is this one.
Okay, great. First of all, brace yourself. I'm going to get a bunch of answers wrong in a row.
Or try, even if you don't know, maybe you can tell us something about your reasoning about how you would.
So I keep on getting glimpses of little leaves. So there's some on the strainer. There's some on the side of the guy one. So I can't not cheat because it's all over the place.
But I tell you one thing, leaves always start small.
True.
So it really depends. That I'm saying that, I don't want to deceive you or so,
Yeah,
but I'm saying that because you have some new type of black tea that are intentionally done only with buds, only with very small leaves, and some others that are with large leaves. So you cannot really instantly say, by just you see, okay, we have some small leaves, I take one. But
it doesn't taste super buddy, I was going to say. But that's a packet right there. It doesn't say taste super buddy. I don't know how I would assess the year of a black tea because it's so processed that it's difficult to figure out.
It's difficult. It's basically just random guessing.
But I would guess 2020 because it takes a while to process. We're probably not going to hold it that long. So it would have to be 2020 or 21 the latest, but probably 20. So I would assume harvest in 2020, processing in late 2020 or 21, and then we got it sometime this year.
Yeah.
I would guess that it is from northern China. Northeastern China somewhere. More north than Yunnan. Because it's a black tea
Yunnan,
and it's more common there.
Which, if you say northern than Yunnan, you're basically excluding only Yunnan.
That's right. That's true.
But okay.
So it could be Sichuan. It could be Hunan.
Make a call, right? We have to force Brian to be brave. Make a call.
Okay, I'm gonna say Sichuan because I know that you have a source in Sichuan, and you pull interesting teas from them. So that was my reasoning.
Okay, that's it's a fair reasoning.
It's a fair random
it's a
guess.
reasoning.
But it could be Fujian actually. Might change my guess.
Well, yeah, Sichuan is in the west, Fuji is in the east, so
Yeah.
very different.
But I don't know how I would discern them. Can you give me a hint there? Do I get a hint? No.
No, I don't think you could. Honestly, I don't think you could. But
Sichuan is rare. So
what do you think
common,
about the cultivar, which is really hard? But or the type of tea, cultivar, the type of tea. Sometimes they go along together.
Oh yeah. I really don't know.
That's difficult. Yeah.
I'm not sure how to even tell.
Okay, let's.
I can take a guess. Do you want me to guess wildly what the...
Yeah, just guess. Yeah, why not? I mean, if you have an idea
Throwing,
about the type of tea.
yeah. Throwing my region aside, Jinjume from the size and flavor.
Okay, so what reminds you of Jinjume?
Size and flavor.
Okay, what
shape
of the
and
size and the flavor reminds
So the
you?
leaves are small, they're arched, look like horse eyebrows, which is the literal translation of the tea. The flavor is rich and dark. The only thing it's not Jinjume-ish is well, I can't really tell because I've only seen like 5 leaves. But usually Jinjume is a little bit more golden.
Let's show him the leaves.
So I don't know.
Those are the wet leaves.
Maybe not Jinjume.
Okay. Those are there is even one.
There's a green one, yeah.
There's a
Maybe
green
it's
one,
green horse eyebrows.
but it just ended up there. But yeah, you can have a look at the leaves. And
yeah, it's not Jinjume.
Because it's too large. The leaves.
Too large and not buddy. Normally Jinjume is pretty buddy.
Have a look at these leaves here. So,
neat.
So those are the
Dry leaf?
the dry leaves.
Not
So it's
sure.
kind
So
of yeah.
If it was a multiple choice test, maybe I would know. It's
Kind
not.
of.
Isn't it Keelan? I presume.
Which is more of an oolong cultivar.
Yeah.
Chilan. But okay, I mean, let's nail it down now.
Okay.
I would say Brian didn't bad at all. Didn't do bad at all.
2 stars out of 3.
2 stars out of 3. Because it is a black tea. He spotted it straight away. The first province he mentioned, Sichuan, is also the right one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's the tea from Sichuan. You find some analogies with Jinjume, and there are analogies with Jinjume. And so let me tell you, the first time, because it's kind of funny, the first time I met this type of tea, it was in Fuzhou, so the capital of Fujian. I would say about 2014, 2015. I was in a tea market. I went in a shop. I started brewing different, they started serving me different black teas. At a certain point, they steeped one where it was extremely pale. So the color of the brew was not like this one that is kind of, is very bright and it's not a dark red, but it's not yellow. That one was really yellow.
Okay.
And they were saying it is, actually a black tea. And I drank it and I thought, okay, it has something from black tea, but it reminds me a lot also of white tea. Something in between. So now, then I discovered that that one was actually a bud only, so it was made only with bud, made a black tea made with Mei Zhan, which is the name of this cultivar, and that was processed in a similar, watch out.
Oh, I see.
Was processed in a similar way as Jinjume. So
Okay.
out of this tradition, when Jinjume buds and without oxidizing it too much, and this goes a bit in that direction. It's not buds only, but there is also some buds in it. The leaves are relatively, I mean, it's kind of different. It's not super consistent, the size of the leaves. And Mei Zhan has actually a rather longer leaf, and is not the Daejong, it's not the big leaf variety, but they have relatively large leaves.
Okay.
With respect to other plants, and that surprised me, the tea. So I ended up buying later on from this Sichuan company for nannuoshan years ago, and then for several years we didn't have it on stock, and again this year. The interesting about Mei Zhan is that it is an oolong cultivar. It comes from Ansi, so where Ansi Tieguanyin come from, and I believe that the mother tree is still there.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure though, but definitely it was there at the very beginning.
Okay.
And it has been an oolong cultivar for long. It is said for at least 100 years. It has been used for oolong, both in Ansi and also later on further up north. There are also rock teas that are made with Mei Zhan.
Okay.
And it was though only about 35 years ago, in 1985, that the cultivar was officially recognized as a cultivar. So until then, it was just farmer breeding it, and yeah.
So it's my tally then. So I got Hong Cha, Sichuan, and I did guess Milan, which is an oolong cultivar, so half a point. 2.5 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You mentioned that. You mentioned.
I guess I mentioned a lot of things.
Yeah, but I see. It's very aromatic for being a black tea. So what you want, you go for this tea if you're searching for a very aromatic black tea, basically. Yeah, it has that fruitiness and sweetness that we were describing that are really popping out. That's it's not. It doesn't have the body and the strength of a black tea from Yunnan, for example.
Oh, yeah,
It's
sure.
not that bold.
Yeah.
So,
but I think it's bolder in terms of like fruitiness.
In terms of fruitiness, we give 3 stars in terms of fruitiness.
Yeah, it's very fruity.
It's very fruity, a little bit spicy, we said.
A little bit. It has spice in it, but it's not overwhelming. Nutty, I would say a 2, maybe even a 3, actually. Oh, is that nutty milky? Is the
nutty
same...
milky. Yeah.
Why is that in the same?
Yeah, just to merge it. Sometime a nutty taste, so the milk taste, at least in terms of consistencies, it reminds a little bit. I don't know, macadamia nuts. I mean, to me at least. So I've seen it associated many times.
Okay.
And I put it together.
We said almond, so we can say almond milk.
Yeah, so maybe we can give a little bit of nuttiness because of the almond. Does it have? I think it has some almond in the taste.
It was a little stronger in the aroma than it is in the flavor. Floral is a 1. Vegetal is a -1. Can we do a 0? There's no vegetal at all.
No, we don't give stars for vegetal because there is.
Oh, we don't have to give stars.
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, I see.
So fire, animal, or marine.
Doesn't taste like a fire animal.
No.
Or marine.
It's. I mean, fire. It's kind of. It is clean, so I wouldn't say.
Yeah, it's not roasty or like. There's no smoke or anything like that.
No smoke, no roastiness.
There's no savory coastal flavor. Soil.
No saltiness.
No, no soil.
No.
What's the blank? Add your own?
If you want to add anything, basically, just leave it there. Okay, that's good. So now we do one step more so that you guys from home can even grasp it even better. Now we have the 5 basic tastes: sweetness, sourness, bitterness, umami, and saltiness. And for each of them, we give 1 to 3. Just, very briefly going through umami. You think, I think, and then we see.
And this is a 1 to 3 again.
Yeah, 1 to 3.
I mean, I would say 3.
I said
1. Really?
So we give it 2.
Interesting. It's hard because it's very deeply sweet.
For me, umami, I associate umami to white meat.
Yeah, I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat, like chicken and so. And for me, these
white meat.
Yeah,
I would associate with the red meat though, like a deep.
I've always had like the comparison with chicken, for example, for umami.
Yeah, like chicken broth is savory.
Yeah, and I don't know. To me,
it's MSG. Right?
So for me, so we give it 2. I mean, we don't.
Sure. Yeah.
Is bitter?
No.
I would say 0.
I would say 0. Yeah, it's not bitter at all. Saltiness, no. 1 maybe. I mean, or half of 1. Very low.
A tiny bit, just to give an hint.
Yeah.
Because of the spiciness also that we spoke before. Sourness.
Sometimes the black tea you do get sourness on the back, but I don't get any with this one. And the aroma of the liquor, I got a little bit of. I thought it was going to be a little sour, but maybe that's just because I was expecting it. But in the actual flavor, I don't get any.
Sweetness?
Yeah, 3. I mean, it's very sweet and rich. I guess maybe in umami to me is like richness and depth is how I'm thinking of it. So that's
I see. I see.
What else we have? Effect on the body.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this will have effect on the body, but I was thinking in terms of intensity and texture. So intensity from light to heavy. Where would you put these on a scale from 1 to 5?
I would say a 4. It's a pretty heavy flavor. And
the flavor is strong, that's true. Yeah.
Or what are you thinking of in terms of intensity? No,
it's good because I was more. Yeah, but no, you're right. Is intensity is like we have a scale here. If that can help, let's do like this. There is a scale for.
I'm thinking like if I was going to do a flight of tea, multiple teas, I would not put this at the beginning. It would definitely be towards the end. Because I wouldn't, it would overwhelm anything. That
all the rest, yeah. Because of that sweetness and fruitiness. If I just read it through, and you tell me what makes sense to you. So we have, in terms of intensity, is the sensation of heft in the mouth, also referred to as body. Light, delicate, soft, discreet, mild, balanced, substantial, full-bodied, bold, heavy.
I would say full.
That's a 4-star. So
hey, perfect. I mean, it coats your full mouth. It dominates any other flavor. If you ate a piece of white bread afterwards or before, it would wash all that flavor out. If you're drinking something that's a lot lighter, say like some really light green tea, a fresh Bilo-chun, my favorite, you may not want to eat bread right before it because it might not be able to conquer that full flavor. But this is quite bold.
And let's move on to texture. The texture is the tactile feeling in the mouth, palate and tongue, also referred to as mouthfeel.
Okay.
So, thin, watery, clean, velvety, smooth, round, crisp, mineral, viscose, oily, starchy, powdery, furry, rough. What
does furry mean? I guess I can get that.
Furry is like...
it makes you...
like hair in your mouth.
It has a little bit of minerality, but I would... Oh, okay. It has a little bit of... I don't want to cheat. It has a little bit of minerality. I would say it is well-rounded. So whatever that is. What is round?
Round is 3.
Yeah, that's...
to me, it's fair because, honestly, I mean, it's relatively smooth in the mouth. It's not thick. So,
all these are relative. So when I think of them, I think of like what is the heaviest tea I've ever had, which is something like probably some shupuar, some like brick tea that I've boiled for an hour.
Some smoked.
Or smoked, yeah.
Smoked. Yeah.
This is not approaching that, but I would say it's a good weight. It's not overpowering, but it's certainly fills the whole mouth, and it feels like you have multiple levels to the flavor.
And, you said full for intensity. Okay. So now we're steeping it a bit longer. We do a last taste of it.
I feel like this is a final exam or something.
You did well. And Mei Zhan is actually not only used, of course, not only for oolong, also black tea as we have here, but they use it also for white tea, also for other type of black tea with a little bit larger leaves. There is a tea called Bailing Gongfu. It's very close to Fuding, where white tea is done, just next to it. Is a tea that is almost dying out. It's kind of difficult to find. It's along with Tanyang Gongfu and Zhanghe Gongfu, all belongs to the same category. And I have read that nowadays they use this cultivar for that tea.
Okay.
But it has to be something relatively new because it's not the traditional one. And there is even green tea that is done with Mei Zhan. So it's certainly interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Also, I don't know if there is a specific name. Might be just, Mei Zhan Lucha.
Yeah.
But I know that also I've seen also pictures. I haven't tasted it, but I saw a picture.
This is inspiring me to give you a blind taste test, but you're leaving soon. I'm wondering if we can...
Too late.
If you'll organize with Carolyn to make you taste something blind.
You want them? Yeah, let's see if we find inspiration. I'll definitely have to eat also something before we switch to any further tea.
This almost has an out. So the bolder flavors have kind of moved away, and you still get the fruitiness.
Yeah.
I couldn't identify the fruit earlier. Now to me, it tastes like mulled wine, or like almost like
mulled wine. What's
it's like when you add spices to wine and then put it on the stove.
Yeah. Like for Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's. Well, it's again fruity, right?
Yeah, and
Fruity,
a little bit
spicy.
of like orange juice in the back or something. There's actually a bright fruitiness that's coming through now.
Mold like M-O-L-D?
Oh no, M-O-U-L-D, I think.
A mold. Okay.
Yeah, this is another test. 2 tests in one session.
Mm-hmm. So in German it's Glühwein.
Okay. How do you spell that?
G-L-U with the 2 dots.
Oh, okay.
Umlaut. Glüh with an H and then W-E-I-N.
There's a lot of consonants.
Glühwein. Glüh from glühen is when some like a lamp or a fire.
Oh, like a warm wine.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's gloomy maybe. Gloomy?
Well, this is glue tea.
Mm-hmm.
Warm tea. Excellent winter tea.
An excellent winter tea.
This would be a great one for Christmas morning.
Excellent green. It's an excellent. We are right now. Actually, we are before Christmas. We are before Christmas, but I don't know if this tea will come out before or after Christmas. It depends when we will bring out the Mei Zhan Hong Cha. If you guys are interested in more video about professional tea tasting, there is the one where we give and describe these tasting notes. But there is a series of 4 videos for professional tasting, and I'll put a link in the description below, so that I'm not sure if there is even a playlist only dedicated to that, but there is quite a lot of content on the nannuoshan YouTube.
Oh, we also have a Discord.
Oh yeah,
we would love to organize some kind of tasting on the Discord where we could all share these kinds of notes.
We were discussing that before. I was almost forgetting that. So we have this Discord server, so it's just a place. There is also about that video, so click on that if you want to know more. But it's a place where you can just, meet us. We are there. Speak with us. Also have video calls with other tea lovers. And what we were thinking is that, we don't want to use Discord as, a sale platform or an advertising platform. But we were thinking it would be cool if we could organize some tasting together with, in a video chat, tasting exactly the same teas. So the basic idea is that we would just send out tea at cost. We just don't charge anything. It's just the poor cost of the tea, and the time is needed from our employee in Berlin and for Brian to pack the tea. And we have all teas. We have it here in Denver and in Berlin. So we could just select some teas, send it out to those that are on Discord and would like to participate. And then we can meet there. You will not know what there is inside, and we taste the teas all together. So if you like the idea,
let us know.
Let us know, yeah.
If you're already on Discord, send me a message and tell me what tea Gabe should blind taste test. Make it challenging.
Well, by the time they see the video, I'm already in Europe. So
that's true. I'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
Yeah, we will see. Maybe we leave everything here as it is, and we do another one later on. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it so. I hope you enjoyed this blind tasting, and if it's the case, let us know in the comments below, and more videos like this will come your way very soon.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.